Thank you. So that brings us to the last question for this session, and we have had a beautiful conversation today. The last question that I would like to ask you is, how can you connect the two, past life journey and the future of humanity?
Um, well, we sort of touched on that already when we talked about
Yes.
um, remembering who you were and remembering that you've been all people. Uh, Really, when you think about where we're going from here, if you
Mm,
understand that and you can put yourself in the other person's shoes, um, and go forward, recognize the divine spirit in the other person, because we're so divided right now, especially in this country. We're
yeah.
really having problems with that. Um, if you could look at them from that with that divine spark in them and realize that as a soul, we're all the same. We were all created at the same
Mm,
time. We're all on the same journey. How we get there is what's different.
right.
And we're all experiencing different aspects of living in a physical body. So I think that
Mm,
the future of humanity would be well served if we could all get to that same place and that same understanding. And then the way we would treat people would be completely different. And if we changed the way we treated people, what a wonderful world we would have, right? So,
mm,
so
mm.
that's why this is so powerful. And I just, I would encourage people to look into it for themselves, to what they can learn from it and apply it to their own lives.
Something which you shared is so simple but so true, and it really connected with me as well when you say, when we look at people and they may be from different strata of society, but we have lived that life and they have lived our life in terms of not the soul, but the same maybe conditions, the mental, the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, and to actually think about it is so defining that we all are so, as you said, interconnected, and it's just that we forget that we
Yes,
have lived lives which would have been maybe better, so-called better secularly, or maybe worse than what we have right now.
yes.
But to not take this life for granted.
You know, it has a purpose. Every life has a purpose. And I know a lot of people, when they do regressions with me, one of the things they'll say, when I'll say, "What are your last thoughts as your soul leaves your body?" They say, "Well, that was worthless. That was and it isn't
Mm,
worthless. No life is worthless. You may not see, it's like you're in the forest for the trees, you can't see what's going on, but there is a purpose. Nothing is random, there's no coincidences. Everything is, and it's not that it's predetermined because you have free will. So at any point in
free will,
time, you
yes.
can change the trajectory of what's going on around you, but you have an overall plan for what it is you're here to do. And it may have nothing to do with you, it may have something to do with the people around you and how they
Mm,
respond to you, or how they're watching you, or how they're interacting with you, what they're learning by being with you. So
mm.
it's actually the most beautiful. It makes so much more sense to me than anything else I've ever heard about how the universe operates. So I would encourage people, if you're just even the least bit curious, to look into it and see the difference that it can make in your life.
That's beautiful, Joanne. So, viewers, we have had a brilliant interview. It has really enlightened me to a great extent about more things from soul writing and also understanding how past life regression works. So, if you do want to get in touch with Joanne, you can connect on her website, which is given in the ticker. It's www.joannedimaggio.com, and you can connect with her. She'll be more than happy to get back to you. So, Joanne, would you like to share a few words with our viewers before we leave?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you so much for this opportunity. This was just absolutely wonderful for me. I always love connecting with people around the world. I would say just remember that we're all one, and that no matter what is thrown at us in life, that there's a purpose and a reason and a higher purpose for everything. And so I would say uh, just manifest the oneness and the love of God to all people, and look into who you were so that you can understand who you are today. They're all connected. It's all connected, and who you're going to be
Wow.
going forward. So thank you for this
That's
opportunity.
beautiful, Joanne. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for giving us your precious time and being with us and with our viewers. So viewers, thank you so much for being with us, and it has been a pleasure, Joanne. Hope to keep connected with you and have many more beautiful conversations. And we'll
Okay.
see you soon.
All right.
Thank you and namaste from India. Thank you, Joanne. Bye bye.